Hello fellow gamers and fans of... Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Disgaea. This is my first Let's Play of the series. Disgaea is a JRPG developed by Nippon Ichi software. I'm sorry if I completely butchered that name, I probably did. It's also, it came out in 2004? Yeah, right, 2004. On the PS2, but I am playing the Steam version. It has a lot of quirky characters, hilarious dialogue. It's an adult-oriented game, and as we go through the story here, but it's also a very grindy game, and I have kind of a test file I've been doing, and I'll show you here. I'm level 6076. 134 hours of playtime, so I've been playing this for a little bit, and this is one of my favorite games on the PS2. Just so good. We're gonna be starting a new game here in just a minute. I'm playing with the controller. You can play this with mouse and keyboard if you desire. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna be starting a new game.
King Krzyzewski, the mighty ruler of the Netherworld. His long reign came to an abrupt end as the news of his death spread throughout the dark land. Ambitious demons rose one after another to seize the opportunity. And thus began the age of turbulence and anarchy.
I wonder what happened to King Krzyzewski.
2 years later,
I'm sure it's not important what happened to him. Who's Prince?
Wake up!
Who's that talking?
This brat just won't wake up. Well, if that's the case, there's only one thing left to do.
What fool dares awaken me, the great Laharl?
Laharl, huh?
I'm glad you're still alive.
Who said I was dead? I was just taking a nap.
A nap, huh? I wonder why. I'm sure it's not important. Remember that for later, viewers.
Anyways, why are all those weapons behind you?
Wow, look at that. A sword, chain gun, bone chain, and a drill that she tried to use to wake him up. Wow.
Well, I was having a hard time waking you up.
No, she was trying to kill him, is what it was, guys.
Are you sure you weren't trying to kill me instead?
No! I mean, yes. I just wanted to wake you up.
Whatever. So, what is it? You better have a good reason for waking me up.
Oh, yeah. Big news. Your father, King Krzyzewski, has died.
Wow.
He what? When?
2 years ago.
So let me get this straight. He's been sleeping for 2 years? Who sleeps for that long? I don't get it. Something must have happened. I'm sure it's not important.
Wait a second. So, you're telling me that I've been sleeping for over 2 years?
Yeah, you have been.
Yep.
Yup? Why didn't you wake me up earlier?
Excuse me, but what do you think I've been doing all this time? The Netherworld has gone to hell while you were sleeping.
I'll say.
It's not my fault if some other demon steals the title of Overlord.
What? Have they forgotten whose title they're trying to steal? How bold of them! I shall show no mercy, for I am Laharl, the rightful heir to the throne!
I love his laugh. I never get tired of his laugh in this game. And I've played hundreds of hours of this game.
Your humble vassal Etna will accompany you.
Alright, we got Etna. So that's her name. We got Etna to join our party. Now, this game is in episodes.
Episode 1, Prince of the Netherworld.
Prince of the Netherworld, okay. Now, you move with the controller. You press, if you're on the controller, you press Y to bring up the main menu. Laharl here is a sword user. Edna is a spear user. Let me do a thing here. Do a thing. My camera down here. Am I still there? Yeah. Okay. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Anyway, so the reason I moved my camera down here is for his stats. So like I said, Laharl is a sword user. Well, at least that's just what he starts with. But he is also good in other professions, weapon proficiencies. He's got an Imperial Soul, which is, in this game, they're called emblems. And they have stats to all. Now, if you press X, you can bring up the one of these other menus here. Statistician they're kind of like abilities. I don't know, I can't remember exactly what they're called in this game, but Statistician is the XP. So every time you kill a mob or a monster or an enemy or something like that, whatever it may be, or cast a spell, when you level up, you get more experience, which is what we want to see. And Sentry there is, I believe that one's HP, if I remember right. It's been so long. I just remember some of the good ones. Now, Marksman is not good for a sword at all. Marksman is like guns and bows and other stuff like that. So Laharl has no use for that. See, it increases your hit stat, which has nothing to do with the sword. Swords want hit, or not hit, but they want attack, and they want HP, and they want SP. So yeah. Let's see what Edna has here. She's got a spear, and she got a coach and gladiator. Let me do a thing here. Okay, so that, sorry, I had to look it up. The what's it called there? They're called innocence. The abilities here are called innocence. And you can put them on weapons, and the max statistician is 300% in this game. It's not in the second game, which I will be doing a Let's Play of that. Stay tuned for that. Okay, so, let's see. Coach gives, trying to get it going here. Let's see. Trying to look up the list for all of them. I'm not too worried about it right now. I'll figure it out. But you get also if you press if you back out to the main menu here and go to status, and you click on like Laharl, you can see their weapon mastery and weapon proficiencies. Laharl is good in fists, swords, spears, axes, and bows, and staffs. So he's overall rounded. And those aptitude there are obviously the stats. He's 100% in everything, so he's a balanced character. Later on, there will be other characters that have better aptitudes. One in particular, much later in the later game, we will want, because he's got 150 for all aptitudes. And yeah, you'll want to use him. But for right now, I think for the time being, I'm just gonna stick with swords for Laharl, because that's what he starts with, and even in the later games, that's all he has equipped is a sword. So, you know, you can see he has no elemental weaknesses: fire, wind, ice, poison, sleep, paralysis, fatigue, and the other one is all one. So like I said, he's all rounded. And Edna here is good in fists, swords, spears, that's her main one, and bows and axes. She's mainly good in axes and bows, or axes and spears rather is what I meant to say. Her aptitudes are 100%, got no negative elemental weaknesses, balanced as well. Now let's Morning Star, huh? Let's explore around a little bit. A new ally joined our party. Now this is not in the original game for the PS2. This is part of, I believe, the Steam version and Afternoon of Darkness, which is on the PSP version, and it's a DLC. She is not, like I said, her name is Plenaire, and she's a gun user. She's the mascot of the whole Disgaea series and the Nippon Ichi software program developers and stuff like that. She's their mascot. And in the PS2 version, she's the Dark Assembly, which I will talk about later. Person. So we got 3 party members right off the bat. There is a switch, but I'm not going to be pressing it yet. That's for much later. If you talk to I only planned on taking a nap for 10 days. That's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Something's not right. I'm sure it's not important at all. It isn't. Just remember that, viewers. All the royal vassals left the castle shortly after the king died. Oh no. Even with me still around? Ooh. Well, you were sleeping, so they must have forgotten to mention about me. Oh wow. A dragon, huh? Oh well, looks like I wasted my time digging that grave for you. I'll put you in that grave instead. Ooh. Okay. Let's see, music shop. Go and talk to him. Cargo, huh? In order to prevent intruders, I have closed all gates. Please talk to the eventual gatekeeper if you'd like to leave the castle. Yeah, whatever. You probably just don't want to watch the gate. I mean, that's a pretty valid point there, Laharl. Ghosts. Good morning, Prince. How are you feeling? Could be better. I would imagine so. I can warm up on this tutorial map. Okay. I feel a breeze, dude. The castle's getting old. Okay. He just tells you about stuff. Tells you about weapons. This is the shop. Each character can go up to 4 items. The character can equip 1 weapon and 3 items such as armor. Monster can equip weapons from monster-only weapons category. It is best to equip a weapon that suits a character's inherent strengths. Okay. Okay. But yeah, this is normally where plein air stands. Yeah. This is the hospital. This is where you revive and heal characters. You can't be. Yes, prizes. I will be talking about this later. But for now, I can't do anything. Make sure you talk to everybody. So good to be a demon. Oh. Must be nice. Have you ever thought about working for me? Haha, of course not. See, save shop. Cinderella, huh? Okay. I'll come back to her later. Okay. Alright, well, let's save. Make a new save game. Alright, did that. Let's go into the first map. Battle Basics 1, huh?
Now then, time for a little warm-up. I feel a little rusty.
I would imagine after sleeping for 2 years, man.
Ah, Prince, we've got company. How convenient.
Company, huh?
Stray demons, huh?
Allow me, Prince. You may be a little out of practice after your long slumber.
Okay. What's she gonna do?
Don't worry, I came prepared. Come on, Prinny Squad!
Prinny Squad.
Get your butts out here! Now!
Oh. So those are Prinny's penguins, huh?
Hello, Prince. What do you think of this Prinny Squad I hired?
I don't know what to think.
They're my loyal servants. They'll do anything I say.
Anything you say. Okay.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, they're a bunch of idiots.
See? They're loyal. Does it make sense to beat up your allies before a battle?
I mean, obviously not. Alright? You don't want to do that. No, of course not.
Anyways, I think we've made those demons wait long enough already.
Hey, you're right. How nice of them to be so patient.
I agree.
Yeah, that's considerate of them. To show my appreciation, I'll only beat them half to death.
Only beat them half to death, huh?
Oh, you're so kind. If I were you, I'd beat them all the way to death.
Oh.
Kind?
I love that. Oh man, I love this game. So good.
Stop that! That word gives me goosebumps! Damn it! I take it back! I'm gonna beat them all the way to death!
Alright.
He's still a kid, so quick-tempered.
And you're gonna learn a lot as we progress in the story about Prince Laharl here.
It looks like carrying out my plan will be a lot easier than I thought.
What plan? What plan? I'm sure it's not important.
You say something!
Oh, nothing at all. So, what are your orders, Prince? You do remember how to fight, right?
Move the cursor over the base panel and press A to select characters you wish to dispatch. So yeah, it's a tactical JRPG. It's kind of like, what's that Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy Tactics? It's a lot like that. Now let's issue a command to dispatch character. First move him, her to the next one. Okay. I selected that. Easy enough. Excuse me. You now assign an action, however the character won't attack immediately. Okay. You want to actually get the actions that you've assigned. Open the menu and select either execute or end turn. I see. Okay. Good to know. In this case, let's pick execute. Let's see. Yeah. Assign actions. Y execute. Remember this, you'll be using it a lot. Okay, yeah, so this is basically how the game is played. You know, it teaches you the basics. Obviously, it's called Basics Battles 101. So, if you're not familiar with this game and you want to learn how to play it, there you go. Careful, you can't cancel actions once you've chosen to execute them. After you're done issuing commands, open the menu and end your turn. It will then be the enemy's turn. Ooh, why do I have to be the one to do this next? I'm the next overlord, for crying out loud. I mean, she did that intentionally, I think. That was an example of something not to do. I think he did it on purpose, Etna. Only an idiot would rush straight into the enemy alone. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. And I'll explain more as the game goes on. Especially, I also wanted to touch on another subject. That other file that I have is I'm gonna be using for the post game. This game has DLC on the Steam version and a lot of post game to do, and a lot of grinding. So, you know, it's one of those things. We're gonna do it. You made me do it by paying hell to the castle's hospital. I see. If all your dispatch characters are defeated, the game will be over. Oh no! And you don't want that. You don't want that. So the basically is to gang up on one character and beat the living daylights out of him, huh? Exactly, Prince. Remember to use your head next time. You're the one who told me to do it. Like I said, I love this game. Team attacks occur when allies are positioned next to attacking characters. If several characters attack the same enemy in a row, a combo will result, which is basically a team attack. If you want to know, press Y and select help from the menu. You can also do that. Now, it's actually time to play this. So, let's see. Agorga, Shade, and Oleus. Okay. Let me see. He's wind, weak to wind. Let's see what his equipment's like. Gladiator, dietitian, marksman. Him. Fire, wind, ice, okay. Dietitian, coach, okay. About him. Statistician, there we go. Medicine man. I'm not sure what that one does. Coach, and physician. Okay. Also, the little dots on the screen there are the what's it called? The innocent there, the abilities there. You know, that's how you can tell an item has those stats. So now let's see Planera here. She's got a real good Imperial Seal. Status. She's weak to wind, wind and 50% against fire. Okay. Soggy drop. Planera exclusive skill. A in fists, B in swords, A in spears, A in guns. Okay. And see, now we see the change. Now we see the change in her aptitudes. You know, she's only got an 80%. She's only got an 80% in defense, and she's got a lot of speed. She's got a lot of hit, which makes her a good gun user, or a fist user for that matter. Guns and fists require hit and speed. You want to be very fast, and you want to be very quick to use those. So always remember that when just deciding weapons to somebody. Alright. Let's get Harl here. Let's move him to this one. Attack. Then we'll have Planera here. Attack Galaxy. Guns are ranged, obviously. Let's see, who is that? Elias does, okay. Let's do him. Oh, I didn't mean to move him there. What? Alright, sorry about that. We're back. Also, just a quick update. Unfortunately, my mom passed away, and it's hard for me to talk about. I'm just going through a lot right now. But we're progressing. We're doing, you know, I'm trying to hang in there. Get Edna leveled up here. Alright, get some. Bonus gauge, awesome. Yeah, the bonus gauge is what you get at the end of each level that you complete, each map, I should say. New gun for Planera there. Let's see if that's better. probably only gonna use one of the pretties. Probably. Alright, let's go heal up. Let's see if that gun's better. 27 hit. No, it's not better. Okay. I mean, for now, I'll use all three of them, but... Battle Basics 2. More stray demons. How annoying, I wish I could just toss them. Well, why don't you? Okay, we can toss enemies now. Can. Lifting and throwing. For our ignorant prince, let me explain the commands of lift and throw. Alright, I just want to end the episode here before we continue. I want to thank you again all for watching. You know, until next time, I'm ZK, and we'll see you guys next time.